the wait is over. The first look at The Chosen Season 6 has finally arrived. The trailer is here, and it is not just a preview. It feels like an emotional storm. Every frame is filled with drama, sacrifice, and hope. This is the season fans have been waiting for, and the trailer gives us a powerful taste of what is coming. The trailer for The Chosen Season 6 does not waste time. From the very first second, the tone is clear. This season is going to be intense. The camera shows faces heavy with fear, moments of silence before something big happens, and the weight of decisions that will change everything. We see followers of Jesus walking with doubt in their eyes, but also with unshakable faith in their hearts. The colors are darker, the music is heavier, and the emotions run deeper than ever before. It feels like the story has reached the point where everything is about to break open. One of the first images shows the disciples together, but the tension between them is clear. Their voices are low, their eyes restless. It is a reminder that following Jesus is not only about miracles, it is about fear, danger, and betrayal. The trailer doesn't show everything, but the small glimpses are enough to raise questions. Who will stay faithful? Who will fall under pressure? Who will rise stronger than before? The trailer also shows moments of silence that say more than words. A single look from Jesus, a pause before he speaks, or the sound of footsteps in the night. These small details make the trailer powerful. It doesn't need to explain too much. Instead, it makes the audience feel the weight of what is coming. You know that every smile, every tear, and every step carries meaning. The silence builds suspense, making you lean closer, waiting for what will happen next. And then the music rises. The score of the trailer is not just background, it is part of the story. Soft strings begin, slow and haunting, and then the rhythm grows louder, pulling you into the scenes. By the time the trailer ends, the sound is almost like a heartbeat. Racing, it leaves you unsettled, but excited. You know something big is about to unfold and you cannot look away. The power of this trailer is in its balance. It gives enough to excite the audience, but not enough to reveal the whole story. It shows pain, love, fear, and courage all in a few minutes. It's not just a first look. It feels like the beginning of a storm that will shake everything. In the Chosen universe, before we look deeper into what Season 6 will bring, we have to remember where Season 5 left us. That season was not just another step, it was a breaking point. The disciples had already seen miracles. They had walked on roads filled with crowds, and they had heard words that changed their souls forever. But Season 5 showed us something different. It was not only about the wonders, it was about the cost. In Season 5, we saw friendships tested by fear, trust shaken by doubt, and hearts pushed to the edge of despair. Some of the most loyal followers faced moments of weakness. Peter, who always tried to stand strong, was torn between his deep faith and his human fear. Matthew's struggle with his past never fully disappeared, even as he tried to stand closer to Jesus. Mary carried the weight of her past mistakes while still trying to believe in her new beginning. These human struggles gave Season 5 its raw power. They reminded us that faith is not a straight path. It is a road filled with shadows and light. And in the middle of all these struggles stood Jesus, calm, unshaken, but carrying the heavy burden of what he knew was coming. His words in Season 5 were not always easy to hear. They were warnings, lessons, and promises that the future would not be simple. Every parable, every miracle, and every step was leading towards something bigger. The sense of destiny grew stronger with each episode. You could almost feel time running out, as if the world was moving toward a final moment that could not be stopped. The end of Season 5 left us on the edge of a cliff. We were given glimpses of betrayal and whispers of danger. The joy of miracles was overshadowed by the storm of what lay ahead. It was no longer a story of hope alone. It became a story of sacrifice. Fans were left asking, who will endure the trial, and who will break when the weight becomes too heavy? This is why the trailer for Season 6 feels so powerful. It is not just the next step. It is the consequence of everything that came before. The choices made in Season 5, the doubts, the loyalty, the fear. All of it will explode in Season 6. It is the payoff. The moment where the story turns darker and deeper, forcing every character and every viewer to confront the reality of what following Jesus truly means. The trailer for The Chosen. Season 6 feels less like a preview and more like a series of messages hidden in images. Every shot seems to carry a secret meaning, and when you watch closely, you realize that nothing is shown by accident. Let's go scene by scene. One of the first shots shows a dark road lit only by torches. The disciples are walking together, but their faces are tense. There is no laughter, no casual talk. This image sets the tone. It tells us that danger is close. The road they walk is not only a real path, but also a symbol of their journey. Narrow, uncertain, then surrounded by shadows. Then we see a brief glimpse of Roman soldiers. Their armor shines under the sun, but their eyes are sharp and cold. They do not need to speak. Their presence is enough. The trailer does not show a full confrontation, but just the sight of them reminds the audience that the followers of Jesus are living under constant watch. It suggests that conflict is not far away, and the tension is building. One of the most powerful moments comes with a silent close-up of Jesus. He looks forward, his face calm but heavy, as if he knows the weight of what is coming. The trailer doesn't need him to speak. His silence is enough to fill the screen with meaning. His eyes carry the pain of sacrifice and the strength of unshakable faith. That single image makes you feel that the heart of the story is about to break wide open. We also catch a glimpse of the crowd. Their hands raised, their voices loud, but their loyalty is divided. Some faces are filled with hope, others with anger. In just a few seconds, the trailer shows us that the same people who once welcomed him with joy could also turn away when the cost becomes too high. That duality, love and betrayal, worship and rejection, runs like a thread through every frame. Another striking image shows Peter falling to his knees, his hands covering his face. The sound fades, leaving only the echo of his breath. It is a painful reminder that even the strongest can break. His struggle is not only with the world around him, but also with his own heart. This scene feels like a warning. Faith will be tested. In ways they never imagined, the trailer closes with a haunting shot. The camera moves slowly, showing the disciples in silence, their faces lit by firelight. No words are spoken, but their eyes tell the story, fear, doubt, and a desperate hope holding them together. Then, just before the screen fades, the sound of footsteps echoes, steady and heavy, leaving the viewer with a chill. This breakdown reveals something important. Season 6 is not just about the events we expect. It is about the emotional weight carried by each person. The trailer does not give away the plot, it gives away the feeling. It prepares us not for comfort, but for a journey filled with heartbreak, courage, and the truth of sacrifice. The trailer does not tell us everything, but it whispers enough to reveal the path ahead. Every frame feels like a shadow of events that cannot be stopped. Season 6 is not only another chapter, it is the crossing of a line. What has been warned in parables, what has been hinted in quiet moments, will now come alive with full force. From the glimpses shown, we know that betrayal is near. The trailer never names it, but you can feel it. A close hand gripping silver coins, a quiet glance exchanged in the dark, the weight of footsteps walking away from the light. These are not random images, they are signals of the most painful wound that will tear through the circle of disciples. Fans who know the story of Scripture can already sense where this is leading, and yet the trailer makes it feel fresh, like we are walking through it for the first time. We also see signs of growing conflict with Rome and the religious leaders. The camera shows stone walls, crowded markets, and soldiers pressing through the people. It is a reminder that faith is never lived in peace when power feels threatened. Season 6 will take us deeper into that storm. The disciples will not only struggle with their own fear, they will face the crushing weight of authority pressing down on them, ready to break them apart. But in the middle of this darkness, miracles will still shine. The trailer hints at brief flashes of light hands raised in healing. Water rippling in the moonlight, the face of someone once broken now filled with hope. These moments remind us that even as the shadows grow longer, the light of Jesus cannot be drowned. The miracles are no longer simple wonders. They are signs of a kingdom that is near. A kingdom that does not bow to power or fear. Most of all, the trailer shows us that every character is standing at a crossroad. Peter must decide between courage and collapse. Mary must choose to hold her faith even when the world trembles. Matthew must believe that forgiveness is stronger than guilt. And Judas, though the trailer shows only fragments, stands at the edge of his own destiny, where choice and betrayal are about to meet. If Season 5 was about questions of faith, Season 6 will be about the cost of faith. Every tear, every silence, every betrayal will shape the road to what lies ahead. And that is why the trailer feels like prophecy. It is not telling us simply what will happen, it is preparing us for the weight of a story that is carried through centuries. Season 6 is not just a continuation. It is the beginning of the end. The chapter where hope and heartbreak walk hand in hand. After the emotional storm of the trailer, one question burns in every heart. When will we see it? Season 6 of The Chosen is set to arrive in 2026, and the weight of that year feels almost symbolic. For fans, the wait may feel long, but in the language of storytelling, it is the perfect time. Every delay, every careful step in production, has been shaping this season into something bigger than just another release. The team behind The Chosen has always treated the series not as a simple show, but as a calling. The trailer itself reflects that dedication, every detail of costume. Lighting and sound carries the fingerprints of creators who want this story to feel real. From the dirt on the disciples' feet to the echo of footsteps on stone, everything is crafted to bring viewers into the first century with a heartbeat of truth. Season 6 continues this tradition, but the scale feels larger. You can see it in the wide shots of the crowds, in the careful design of Roman streets, in the firelit gatherings that feel almost too real to be fiction. Behind the scenes, the cast has also stepped deeper into their roles. Jonathan Rumi's portrayal of Jesus has grown season by season, carrying more gravity with each word and each silence. The disciples, too, have matured not only in their characters' journeys, but in the weight they bring to the screen. Season 6 promises performances that are not just acting, but living history brought to life. And then there's the question of where we will watch it. Like the earlier seasons, Season 6 will be accessible to a worldwide audience. The vision of The Chosen has always been to reach hearts across nations, and this season is no different. Whether you stream it on official apps, see it in select theaters, or watch it through platforms that partner with the series, one thing is certain: the message will not be hidden. The story is being prepared for the world to see. The release year, 2026, carries another layer of meaning. By then, the journey of the series will be nearing its most dramatic chapters. With the story moving closer to the climax that has been building since Season 1, the creators are not rushing it. They are allowing the story to unfold with patience, with care, and with the weight it deserves. That patience is a promise that what is coming will be worth every second of waiting. So, when we look at the release details, we are not just seeing a date on a calendar. We are seeing a destination, a point in time when the journey continues and the story deepens. 2026 is not far away, and yet it feels like the horizon of something eternal. The trailer may have only just been released, but the reaction has already spread like wildfire. Fans across the world are pouring out their emotions online, some with joy, others with tears, many with words that echo the deep impact of the series. Social media timelines are filled with quotes from the trailer, screenshots of powerful moments, and endless theories about what is coming. You can almost feel the heartbeat of a global community watching together, waiting together, hoping together. For many, The Chosen has never been just a show. It has become a journey of faith, a reminder of hope, and a story that touches the core of human struggle. That is why the first look at Season 6 has hit so hard. It does not just tease the next part of the story, it awakens something inside the audience. You see fans writing about how certain scenes move them to tears. A single silent look from Jesus in the trailer stayed with them for hours. Others are sharing how the show has reached their families, their friends, even those who never thought they would watch a faith-based series. The reactions are proof that Season 6 is more than entertainment. It is an experience. But the trailer also leaves behind a quiet fear. Fans know where this story is heading. They know the pain that Scripture carries, and they feel the weight of that history pressing into the drama of the show. Yet, instead of turning away, they lean in closer. Because The Chosen does not tell a story of despair, it tells a story where even in heartbreak, hope never dies. That balance is why the anticipation for Season 6 feels so different, so electric. And so, we arrive at the final note of the trailer, and of this reflection. The Chosen Season 6 is not simply another step, it is a turning point. The faces we have come to know, the voices we have followed, are walking toward moments that will shake the earth and the heart alike. Betrayal, sacrifice, and redemption are no longer distant, they are near. So the question now is not only what will happen, the deeper question is, how will it change us as we watch? Season 6 is coming in 2026, and when it does, it will not just be a season, it will be a reckoning. The story will test its characters, and in a way, it will test us too. What do you think Season 6 will bring? Will it break your heart, or will it strengthen your faith? Share your thoughts below, because the conversation has only just begun. The trailer for The Chosen Season 6 is more than a preview, it is a doorway. With every shot, every sound, and every silence, it has pulled us closer to the heart of a story that has been building since the very beginning. The disciples stand on the edge of their greatest trial. Jesus walks steadily toward a destiny that will shake not only his followers, but the world itself. And we, the audience, are being invited to walk that road with them. We know what Scripture tells us. We know that betrayal waits in the shadows, that sacrifice lies ahead, and that the cost of faith will be higher than anyone imagined. But The Chosen has always taken what we thought we knew and made us feel it in a new way, raw, human, alive. Season 6 is shaping up to do the same. It will not only show us the history, it will make us live the heartbreak, the courage, and the hope as if we were there ourselves. This is why the anticipation feels so different. The trailer is not offering easy comfort. It is offering truth wrapped in drama and emotion. It is showing us that the road ahead will be hard, but it will also be filled with light that cannot be put out. For the fans who have walked with this series from the start, this season is not simply another release, it is the moment they have been waiting for. It's the moment where everything changes. And so we stand here, with the trailer behind us and the season still ahead, caught in the space. Between promise and fulfillment, the storm is near, but so is the light. The story of The Chosen has always been about more than what happens on screen. It is about what happens in us, how it makes us reflect, how it makes us question, and how it makes us believe again. Season 6 will arrive in 2026. When it does, it will not just be a season of television. It will be a chapter of faith, sacrifice, and redemption written on screen, but also written on hearts. The only question left is, are you ready to walk that road?